1 in 110. If these were the odds of winning the lottery, they would be good. They're not. These are the odds that a child will be diagnosed with autism.
So I was kind of I was a first-time mom, and I thought, I'm just worrying for, there's nothing wrong. The doctor has never said anything is wrong. But I knew something was wrong. One day I went to get him out of his crib, and I picked him up out of his crib, and I had him on my hip, and I was carrying him down the steps. And I remember going, trying to tell him what we were about to do, and I was like, Dominic, look at Mommy. And he wouldn't look, he would look like right past my face. I kept trying to get him to look in my eyes, and he would not, almost like he couldn't, almost like he could not focus and look in my eyes. And I remember starting to shake. I almost dropped him, because I knew, at that moment, I knew there's something wrong with him. And when that doctor he actually came to the house, I said, look, if he's autistic, I want you to tell me. I don't want you to sugarcoat anything. I want to know what's wrong with him. And within 5 minutes, he said, I'm sorry, Mrs. Maloney. He is on the spectrum. He's too young right now for me to tell you where he falls on the spectrum, but I can tell you that he is on it. And I just remember, I kind of knew, but to actually hear it, I was hoping I was wrong. And I was like, well, what does this mean? What does this mean? Does this mean if I get enough help, is he going to be okay? Is he going to get worse? What is this? I mean, are you telling me is he ever going to talk? Is he going to get potty trained? I mean, is he never going to college? Is he not going to get married? Is, like all these things start going through your head. You have a baby and you have all these dreams about what it's going to be like and what they're going to be when they grow up. It just comes crashing down. And your dreams change. I mean, it's hard to accept all of that. It's hard to let that go. And, right now we just hope that he can talk enough to get his basic needs across. And then he does get somewhat potty trained. And he will probably always need someone with him, always need help.
Where do you go when you hear this diagnosis? What do you do? Jenny went to doctors, therapists, researchers, experts, anyone and everyone, but there was no one who could tell her what she wanted or needed to hear, that her boys would get better. It has been a long, hard road for Jenny and her family. Her boys live in a world that many do not understand. It could easily be a world without communication, friendship, or love. It is her hope that this does not happen. Through a new children's book called The Friendship Puzzle, helping kids learn about accepting and including kids with autism, Jenny is sharing her message of hope and love. While the experts search for causes, treatments, cures, let's do our part. Let's learn about autism, teach our kids about it, and reach out to those who have autism. Let's spread a message of hope and understanding and give the gift of friendship.